Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Ria and welcome to today's matchday vlog. Today I will be going to New Bucks head of Chester FC, play away at AFC Telford United in Shropshire, so it's a bit of a local derby today. Match I'm really looking forward to because it's actually been 2 whole weeks since we last played a match. It was an 8-1 defeat at Blythe Spartans, so be hoping to revenge that today and bounce back up because as I said, a massive flood at our stadium, on the day after the Blythe game. It's caused a lot of damage to our ground, so it's caused all the electrics to, get soaking wet with water. And as you may know, water and electric doesn't go together, does it? Because if you turn the lights on and stuff like that, you're going to get electrocuted, aren't you? So, we've had a turbulent fortnight, but we'll be hoping now that today we can, kick-start our season off and hopefully we can come back from Shropshire with a win today. So, of course, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Also, today is St McCarthy Day. It's a made-up thing which us Chester supporters have made because it's really funny, really. It's quite a joke, but it's a year to the day since we beat Aldershot Town away 2-1. It's really funny. So we were losing 1-0 at Aldershot. Then later on, we scored 2 goals to win the game, and our then manager, Jon McCarthy, he couldn't stop, raving about it in the press. And the following game against Macclesfield, we lost 2-0, but he was saying, "Oh, hey, but we beat Aldershot. We did that. Hey, but no, I remember that. We beat Aldershot, and absolutely outstanding. So I was delighted for the supporters and stuff. But no, we beat Aldershot, stuff like that, So." Yeah, it's a year to the day, and happy St McCarthy Day. It's quite funny, really, quite amusing, but, it's, these things happen, so, it is St McCarthy Day today, so hopefully, the Aldershot massacre will inspire us to get a win today, and hopefully, we can celebrate this year's anniversary with a big win today, but, it's a bit funny, but, happy St McCarthy Day, all these Chester supporters watching this. This will be a short journey for us. It's just under an hour to Telford, so if we are to lose 8-1 again, it won't be a long journey back home like it was the North East the other week. But AFC Telford, they've had a really good start to the season. They were unbeaten. They won 3, drawn 2 and lost 0, so they made a really good start to life this season in the National North, and they're in the playoff places. So from their point of view, they'll be hoping to continue that today, but from our perspective, we'll be hoping to bounce back today because we have had a 2-week break, and you can argue that our season starts today because of what happened at Blythe. But Telford, they've got a really good side, strong, a lot of strong players in that team, a good manager in Gavin Cowans, so it's the club quite well. So there should be a good attendance today as well. It's a local game, maybe near 2,000, and we should be taking a good following too, around 600. So us supporters do deserve a good performance today, and I'm sure our players will have been working on a lot of new things over the last 2 weeks, and I've been listening to a few interviews, in the press, and they're raring to go again, and they'll be hoping to bounce back today. So since our reformation, we played against Telford a few times. They used to be in the National League a few years ago, but they got relegated. But when we did play them in the National League, we beat them away 2-1, and at home we beat them 2-0. So we have a good record against them. And also in the FA Trophy, we played them twice. In 2014, we played them away. We drew 1 also. That meant it was a replay at home. We drew 1-1 again, so unfortunately it went to penalties, and sadly we lost 4-3, so, it wasn't to be that night. But the year after, we played them again in the FA Trophy first round, and it was away as well, and we beat them 2-0, so if we can repeat that today, then that would be great, and hopefully we will, because it should be, we should be beating these sort of sides. I know Telford have had a good start to the season, but a lot of people think that they will finish in mid-table, but who knows this season? They could be a surprise package. So I'll talk to you a bit more now about what's happened to us. So of course we've had a big flood, and it's caused 4 matches to be postponed. So on the Tuesday after Blythe, we should have been at home to Kidderminster Harriers, and of course the dries are still out, so we couldn't play them. The following Saturday we should have been at home again. This time it was to FC United of Manchester, and unfortunately, you know, our ground was still not in good enough shape, so that got called off too. The Kidderminster game, we got rearranged for the Tuesday, so a week after the game should have been, and that got called off again. So, you know, 3 matches down to the damage. And the 4th match, well, on Monday, this coming Monday, bank holiday, we should be playing against Hereford FC. But unfortunately, we still haven't sorted everything out yet, so that's been called off. So it's a bit, you know, a bit unfortunate really, because there should have been a good attendance, you know, a good crowd for this one, over 2,000 for this game. But it's looking likely that it will be a midweek fixture now. So, you know, these things happen. It's unfortunate for us, but I have heard that if you know, things are going well now, and hopefully everything will be fine for next week. So our next home game, it's on the 8th of September. It's the Bradford Park Avenue. So we are hoping that will go ahead. So just, you know, fingers crossed that that will go ahead. But, you know, it's been a long 2 weeks, but it's just great to see us back in action today. No, we're not at home, but it's on the road. But still, I can't wait to see us play. Hopefully, fingers crossed that we can put in a good performance and come home as winners. So, come on, you Blues, we can do this. Hopefully, we will bounce back in style today. So, my match highlights will be coming up right now. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the video. So, hopefully, you will enjoy it. And come on, you Blues, our season starts today. Up the Seals, come on, you can do this.
Getting there. Go on, Manny. The ball. Yes, good cross.
We watched them. We watched them.
Got the ball! A ball! Oh, come on.
Scoring for the Bucks, making it number 3, Daryll Udoh.
Yes! Oh, got a ball!
People asking for refunds on this. You still going to play the game, pal? I paid on Shoot! Shoot!
Full time here at the New Books Head, and it's AFC Telford United 3, Chester 1. Once again, thank you everybody for your support today. Safe travels to the Chester fans. Don't forget, if you're at a loose end tomorrow,
AFC Telford United 3, Chester FC 1. So today it was another catastrophic nightmare. It was absolutely abysmal from the first minute to the last. Well, it was a bit of an improvement on Blythe, to be honest, but it was still an unacceptable performance today. I was absolutely appalled. But so yeah, it was a bad game really. We deserved to lose today. Telford, I'll give them their due. They were a great side. They were coming into the game today on the back of 3 wins and 2 draws, so they were unbeaten today, and it was always going to be a tough test to us. So they deservedly won the game. So well done to them. But we should be beating these sort of sides. I know Telford have started off really well, but you look at it now. Last season and the year before, they've finished in the lower reach of the mid-table, and our previous game, it was an 8-1 defeat at Blythe. That was really bad, but we've had a 2-week break now. 14 whole days to get over this, regroup together and sort this out with our system, clear our heads out. But no, today we just continued, and I was just standing there behind the goal, and I just didn't know what to say, but because it was that bad. We took a really good following today, about 600, and us supporters don't deserve this at all. We go in, we go to most of the matches. I go to them all, and I don't deserve this. But there were times in the game which there were some really embarrassing moments. There were times where we even had to tell our own players who to take the corners and the free kicks and even the throw-ins. It was that embarrassing, really. None of our players knew what they were doing, really. They had to argue with each other who was taking the corner, and some of our supporters stepped in and, told us them who to do what. So, yeah, it was bad, and I'm still starting to get over it now, but I really can't. It was an awful day at the office. So, it was a bad game today, but there were a few embarrassing moments, really, because I did notice that there were some sections of our supporter base, and this report today, what I'm talking about now, it's mostly negative, and when we do lose badly like we did today, I'm going to be quite negative, and I'm bound to be, because I don't deserve to be watching this. But there were a few of our supporters having to go at our managers, Burton and Jono, and why would he do that? We're 4 games in. Our first 2 matches of the season were good. We put in some good performances. We got 4 points out of our first 2 games. Not a bad start at all. We drew against Spennymoor. We played well. We had our moments, but we drew 0-0. Then after that we beat Curzon away 3-0. We played really well, and it's a great performance. After that we lost 8-1 at Blythe, so the tables turned a little bit more. We started to go a little bit, look into reality a bit more, and of course today we lost a convincing clear game. But it's not on. Why would you call for our manager's head 4 games in? It's 4 games in. It's not, it's ridiculous. I understand that you're going to be frustrated, but these 2 are the best managers in the league. I don't think we'll get promoted this season. At the moment, we'll be lucky to get in the playoffs at this rate, but you know, it's just not on. Maybe they were a bit drunk or, you know, etc. But it's not right to be calling for their head. I understand, you know, emotions were boiling, you know, at this stage today, but maybe they calmed down a bit now. But, you know, it's just not right to be saying he shall go, they shall go, and stuff like that. But, no, to be fair, our managers, they didn't go over to us at the end. They just stormed off to the tunnel, and, you know, I do like them. They're really nice people, personally, because I volunteer at the football club. I know them quite well, and they're really nice. But, you know, we took 600 supporters today. We don't deserve to be watching this, and not to even acknowledge us. It's not good enough, you know. But fair play to our players. They did shake our hands and stuff, but it's not acceptable, is it, you know, seeing us lose 2 games in a row away from home in this sort of fashion. But yeah, we got Guiseley away next Saturday now. That's our next game, because on Monday we should have been at home to Hereford FC, but it's been called off due to the damage at our stadium. So it's really not looking good at all for us right now, but hopefully we can put things right sooner rather than later. Still early days, yeah. We've got 3 games in hand, but we really need to put it all right now. So yeah, we're away guys next Saturday. We'll be hoping for a massive reaction. We've got to win that game, otherwise we'll be staring into the abysmal, you know, we'll be staring into oblivion. So we're away guys. I will be going to that one, so I'll be doing a preview and a vlog for that. So look out for those videos. I hope you enjoyed the video today. We lost again, and yeah, it was bad, but we will go again next week, and hopefully we can, you know, put on a good performance. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Just another bad day at the office really today.